Hey, welcome to All Things Brick. I'm Jack, and this is City Update number 18. So, you may have noticed this giant scaffolding in the center of the city, and yes, a new skyscraper is on its way. So, basically, what I want to have right here is a really cool, like the coolest Lego skyscraper you'll ever see. And also, I want it to be futuristic and bring some color into the city on this part of the city. So I have a prototype in the back over here, and so if you were looking at the skyscraper, this would be like a chunk of the wall. So it's going to be built by having like kind of like a regular rectangle type of structure, but the cool part is it's going to have these little pods that stick out of the wall, 4 studs. So those are going to be in 3 different sizes. It's going to be a small, a medium, and a large, which I don't have because I ran out of pieces. So, and on top of that, literally, there's going to be trees and some greenery on the tops of those little roofs. And then in the future, I made it so I can easily insert these little floors on the bottom part of those like overhanging plates. So yeah, so that's basically what the building's going to look like. And it's going to be white and green mostly. So those are some colors over here that you don't see, which is good. That's kind of the point. So yeah, so the dimensions, so you can see this like red spray painted type line right there. That is the actual dimension of the building. So it's not as small as the scaffolding, it's slightly larger. And that's where the rectangle center is going to be built on. And it's going to go all the way up to the top of the scaffolding. So it's a little smaller than the 2 neighboring skyscrapers, but it's taller than the one in the back. And it might actually be a little taller when I put some of the trees on it, just a tad bit. But yeah, so that is basically the biggest portion of the, like in the next city update, that's going to be huge because I already ordered all the pieces and I already did all the math on this a few weeks ago. So they should be arriving anytime now, and I'll be able to build this and get it done by the next city update. So yeah, and so along here with the skyscraper, I thought it'd be cool to build a little construction site for the temporary purposes. And I also built this semi-truck, which I actually really like, and I'm probably going to keep it even after I take the construction site down and stuff, because this is really cool and it actually fits the scale of the city like perfectly. And the best part, in my opinion, is I get these little what are they called, cargo things, and they fit right on the train, so it's the same one. So I think that's really cool. It kind of ties it in nicely with the underground part of the city. So I'm definitely going to keep this truck around here and put it in the spots in the city after I take down this construction site. And so over here, still in the construction site area, all the trees, all of those are going to be taken away once I get the skyscraper pieces, and those are going to be replaced by, there's going to be a small park here. The rest of that's just going to be tiled, and you'll see why, because it's going to be overkill if there's too much park, because like the skyscraper is kind of a park. So yeah, and so that's going to be what's going there. And this might be like a more like futuristic kind of like designed park with like a little like roofing or something like that. That's what I want right there. So yeah, so moving over here real quick. So the 3rd skyscraper, which is that twisting one in the back, so it's not 100% done yet, but like it's still missing those arches, and those are actually coming with the pieces for this new skyscraper. So I kind of bundled them and bought them in bulk, so it's just easier for me to do that. So those are coming, so it's going to be 2 skyscrapers being built in the next update. So definitely that's really good, because right now it kind of looks stupid because it doesn't have those, it only has 2 arches on these sides. And it's not done. It doesn't have the lanterns and stuff that I want. So, and it's not even tiled because I ran out of tiles. So all of that is coming in the next, when I get all my pieces. So yeah, definitely look forward to those 2 huge improvements, especially the new skyscraper. And I think that's kind of all. I put some greenery around here in this more permanent temporary area. It's going to be sticking around until I get buildings here, which is going to be a pretty long while. I'm going to be focusing on other stuff, so I want it to look good for the time being. So yeah, I think that's basically all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and also consider subscribing and checking out the website. You'll find some cool stuff over there. And thanks for watching.